What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another rugby video on the Rugby channel, and today we have more rugby game footage. No, it's not Rugby Challenge 4, it's not Rugby 20, it's the Olympic Games for next year made by Sega. They've got a Rugby Sevens mode, and today we're going to go ahead and check out what that looks like. So it should be fun. Again, it's not my footage, it's somebody else's, but we're going to watch it. So yeah, let's get into it. Welcome back to another video on the Rugby channel. Please make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the notification button, as well as please go ahead and follow us on our social media platforms to be up to date with the channel. Okay, so as you can expect, it's not going to be absolutely amazing. Okay, the graphics look decent, and it looks quite good, to be fair. I'd love Sega to actually make a rugby game. I feel like they would nail it. The graphics and the lighting here look quite okay. That looks alright as well. It's mainly meant to be cartoony because it's at the Olympic Games. If you've never played the Olympic Games before, then this is basically what it looks like. It's always kind of looked like that, which is okay. Again, it's mainly just to be a bit of fun. Today we're obviously seeing the female team. But yeah, it's good. Like, the main points I like about this is the running animation looks good, and the way the ball kind of just looks like it's going smoothly. I quite like that as well. Like I said, it's mainly aimed to just be a bit of fun. But hey, it looks okay for what its purpose is. I mean, I wouldn't want to see the All Blacks or something like that in a generation game like this, because it would just look way too cartoony. But yeah, as you can see, it runs smoothly. The passing mechanism's good. It's kind of all over the place when it comes to offloads and stuff like that, but it's just meant to be a family sporting game. Something you'd probably play on the Wii or something like that. There should be a try. I would have thought there would have been a try coming there, but never mind. Oh, maybe. Hey, there we go. There's the try animation for you. Again, that's quite cool. It goes very, very quick. As you can see, like, I'm not a fan of what we just saw there. The whole explosion thing looks a bit, I don't know, I'm not a fan. Why are they playing in a bikini as well? That's what I don't understand. But I mean, anyway, the kicking mechanisms is basically it's average, I suppose. You're not going to expect anything advanced with this. What I'll do is I'll shut up now and I'll show you some gameplay, and then I'll start talking again.
Extra time. Conversion kick. Perfect. Start. Kickoff.
Now, another thing I do kind of wish like other rugby games would have is to be able to play as other nations who do play rugby but not professionally. Like, I'd love to see a rugby developer take on like Trinidad and Tobago, because I know they play rugby sevens. It's the same as like Kenya and stuff. They're never really featured in rugby games, and it is a real shame. It would be quite nice to be able to play them in like as the proper union game as 15 players. and like I do feel like it would really promote rugby more in those sort of nations. As well as another thing I'd love to be able to see would be women's rugby added into a rugby game. Like I know it's not as popular as the men's game because it hasn't been around as much, but if you want a sport to grow more and more, then this is the way forward, especially with the women's games. Like they've done it in FIFA as well. Like I said, it may never ever reach the population of the men's game, and it is a real shame, but the best way forward to be trying to get it to where it should be would be to putting it in games, getting younger players to play it, and just basically that's the only way forward, I would say. Especially like people that aren't into rugby would buy the Olympic Games and they'd like be introduced to rugby maybe this way and they'd enjoy it, and then maybe they could get it into that way, as in start enjoying the sport that way and start following it. So these sort of games are ideal for promoting the whole sport to them and trying to get more and more fans behind the whole sport. It's never really meant to look professional like that, but like if you pretend you're a kid and you've just bought the Olympic Games, you're really excited for it, and then Rugby Sevens comes up and you're like, oh, let's have a go at this, and you start playing it and you really enjoy it, then maybe from there you could start taking a massive interest in it, and you might end up then maybe even playing rugby, or maybe just following it and becoming a fan for a certain team. And I suppose like that's one of the best things about games like this. If they're meant to be aimed at just being fun, not so much realistic, then it's bringing more fans in, it's making the game develop, and that's mainly what we need with rugby union, especially in the lower tier nations. Like for example, like in the Uruguay Rugby World Cup game just gone against Fiji, they mentioned that they're a small community and they need players. Not a community, a small nation for rugby, and they need players and stuff, so for people to get behind them. Well, this is like a prime example of that. Like if you are like a Uruguayan and you don't even know what rugby is, and you start playing this because you're into running or something, and then you start liking rugby, then this is the way forward. And then maybe you might even end up playing in a Rugby World Cup for Uruguay. You don't know. Like little things like this can start a massive life for kids, and that's the main thing what these games are aimed for, like I said.
Full time. Win.
But yeah guys, without further ado, that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you did enjoy. It was quite interesting looking at a game like this. Like I said, it's meant to be cartoony, it's meant to be fun, but the main thing that it's for is to promote the game to younger people, and that's what I'm a fan of for these sort of games. I hope you did enjoy. Please make sure you go ahead and smash that like button to show your support, and comment, let me know what you thought of this game. Are you going to buy it? Let me know. As well, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe and click the notification button to be notified when we upload, because we upload rugby videos every single week, and sometimes it's like 10 videos in a week and sometimes it's like 4, and they're all on different days. So if you click that notification button, you'll be notified when I upload. And follow me on social media as well to stay up to date with rugby gaming news, especially like my Twitter page. That's the main thing I use for rugby gaming stuff, so stay up to date with all that and follow me. And yeah, please go ahead as well and join my Facebook group. If you go onto the channel's homepage and click the Facebook icon, you'll be able to join the group where you get to share your opinion and everything like that, and just share along with the banter. There's 15 of us already on there, so please go ahead and help that community grow and join that. And yeah guys, without further ado, that will be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew. I will see you in another upload. Peace out guys.